Hey guys, and welcome to the Crypto Zone show, where we have myself, Jay, and we also have...
You got me here, big man Cash. Yes,
Oh, gosh.
I'm proper gassed to be on the show, my guy. Thanks for bringing me on. Good evening, everyone. I hope you're enjoying your Sunday evening.
Yeah, man. Nice Sunday evening. Well, depends where you are in the world, but yeah, for us over here in London, it's Sunday evening. So yeah, today is a red day, man. I mean, you know, all the alts are bleeding, all the coins, all of the big market caps. I mean, you have some of the a small amount, like Matic and Nem, are slightly green, but overall it's been a day of a lot of blood on the streets, guy.
Man, well, you know what they say, when it's red, just purchase it. I guess buy that blood.
Yeah, so
blood money.
blood no, not something else. But yeah, man, it's yeah, you know, buy when there's blood on the streets, they say. So,
For sure.
but obviously, you know, as long as you know it, as long as it's measured and you know, you don't buy all at once. If you've got what we call dollar cost averaging, really, that's what you want to do. You put in a little bit of change here one day, a bit of change another day, especially on red days, you know, and you soon find that you accumulate quite a lot. But yeah, and then when you look at the week, Lee, sort of well, this week it's been mostly down. I mean, ADA has been it really has been the star of this week, just in terms of getting number 3 on the actual coin market cap. You know, it's third place. It took XRP's place, mate.
That's a Mazzolini right now.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to think of that.
Did you want to explain what Mazzolini means?
Oh man, it's kind of like when something's a bit too crazy, man. So
yeah,
it's just too mad, man.
Mazzolini.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Learn something new every day. And you got the you got the red week, but you know, guys, whenever you're in doubt, just remember to zoom out. I mean, that's a key thing to do. So just remember your long-term plan, and yeah, just when you've got that, you just zoom out and you pull out of the emotional sudden time frames, and you look at the longer term picture, and you realize that, hey, this month has been a brilliant month.
Look at that money green.
Yeah.
That's where you want money green, man.
Yeah.
The red turn to green, eh?
Absolutely, mate. So yeah, just a quick little digression here. And you know, a lot of people, unfortunately, you end up buying at the top and you're left with the bags. Like quite a lot in late 2017, early 2020, 2018. I don't know. It's been a long day, mate. And yeah, so you know, many have the mentality of this guy here, where it doesn't matter when you buy Bitcoin. Really, it's just up from here. Price is always right. I mean, look at all of the institutions, Michael Saylor, and even Elon Musk. You know,
please don't listen to people like this guy. But it might not be this guy, you know. I feel sorry for him. He's just holding a mug, standing there, sitting there,
just modeling for a modeling agency.
You know what I mean?
And now been a meme god.
Oh.
But yeah, you know, you end up in this situation, unfortunately, sometimes where you're like, oh shit, look at that. Massive dump. But you know, I guess some people come out like this to maybe reassure themselves. Probably. But they're like, well, I'm in it for the tech. It's not about the money anymore.
Wow.
But anyway, so let's kick this off, dude. So let's go over the topics. I mean, we've got this, what we're going to do for this podcast session. This is going to be our first episode. And we're going to go over, you know, the A-list celebrity, Elon Musk, who's one of the biggest names in terms of at least providing some exposure, especially, you know, late last year, early this year into crypto, and his sort of links with, you know, Dogecoin and essentially SEC potentially looking into his tweets. We're going to go more into Dogecoin. We're going to go over, I mean, what else are we going to cover here, mate?
Well, what can I say, man? Let's get ready to crypto! Yeah!
No!
I know.
No!
That's what we're going to do.
Mate, no!
With me.
It's wrong.
Crypto.
Oh! We were supposed to go through all of the...
Oh, shit, was that too early?
All of the topics.
I skipped it, you know. I got too gassed. And obviously, we got SEC screwing up MoneyGram by forcing their hands to withdraw Ripple technology. It's deep, but what can I say? You got Ripple versus SEC as well.
Yeah,
Got a madness coming up on this show, guys. I'm telling you.
it's mad. And then to sort of wind it down with some of your favorite parts here, we've also got we're going to go into sort of the chart analysis and all of that as well. So that's going to be fun as well. We'll go into all the chart analysis and see what's to come for this week and the overall picture. So as you like to say, Cash,
let's get ready to crypto.
All right, guys. Well, yeah, here we are. And we're going to kick off, as we said, with the situation with Elon Musk. I mean, you must have heard about what's been going on, Cash, with Elon Musk. He's been stirring up quite the controversy as usual. And yeah, what's your thoughts? I mean, what have you heard?
Whoa, mate. All I can say is it's just too much banter for one episode. The tweets that I'm seeing at the moment, the conversations that I'm seeing at the moment, it's just a bit much at the moment. So yeah, let's get into this one. This is an interesting one to be fair. Yeah,
man. Yeah, so all right, so I'll just give a bit of background on this. So Elon Musk is reportedly under investigation by US regulators over his frequent Twitter posts relating to the fringe cryptocurrency Dogecoin. Yeah, and essentially, so SEC are apparently looking into his tweets and all of that, and they've kind of been poking their nose into a lot of things in the crypto space recently without any sort of clear, I don't know, ethos as to why. But yeah, that's what's been going on a lot recently. And you take the look, so I mean, this situation's a bit crazy because Elon Musk has already had his trouble with SEC anyway, so it seems they're back at it again. And someone questioned him as to what his thoughts were over this, and he turned around and said, I hope they do. It would be awesome as far as the SEC looking into him with the Dogecoin situation. So it's weird. It's crazy how tweets can potentially get you fined millions.
Most definitely. With these memes with these dogs and whatnot.
Yeah, it's a crazy one. I mean, but in fairness, I mean, to today, don't really understand the utility of Dogecoin. It's always had a bit of a shady sort of past. So it's quite it is a shady coin when you do look into it. I do know that it's pumped, ridiculously. It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, as far as Dogecoin, this is something that I thought could be interesting. Did you know that Dogecoin used to sponsor a NASCAR driver? Learn some unbelievable stories behind Elon Musk's favorite cryptocurrency. Dogecoin might look like a fun meme coin, particularly as its price has absolutely skyrocketed in 2021. But behind the innocent Shiba Inu dog cartoon are some horrific stories. Those buying the cryptocurrency due to the shilling and jokes from Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk most likely have no idea of Doge's early days. And dude, I mean, look at this. It's just insanity.
It's just mad. That curve.
Look at that. Just boom.
Like an arc, like boom.
Just gone. I mean, what would you do if you came in around here, mate? Like, what would you do if you came in around,
Mate, I don't know how. Like, I would be confused. Obviously, that was me buying it down there, and it blew up there. Boy, yeah, I'll be chilling, bro. I'll be, mate, crypto party. You get me?
yeah, absolutely, mate. Yeah, man. Why not? Why not? So, the early days, introduced by software engineers Billy Marcus and Jackson Palmer. In December 2013, Dogecoin's protocol followed Lockiecoin and Litecoin proof-of-work algorithm using script technology. It all started back on Christmas Day 2013 when Doge Wallet announced that its web page had been compromised, causing users to send funds to the hacker's address. Jeez, man. The $12,000 worth of users' coins lost was fully reimbursed by Dogecoin Foundation board member Ben Dornberg, which included community-funded donations. Wow, I mean, that's a bit sad, Christmas Day, boom, you're probably messing about with Dogecoin 2013. And then, that's compromised site. So those are the early days of Dogecoin when you see it. And then it gets even worse, I suppose. The Doge tip bot service was launched, enabling automatic Doge tipping on Reddit, Twitch, and Twitter. So that's some decent utility, I suppose, but a lot of coins do it. Unfortunately, Doge Tipbot's creator cashed out the entire stash in 2015, which later led to the service's bankruptcy in May 2017. Jeez.
Mad. That's just mad.
Wow.
Happens when you don't look into your things.
It gets worse, man. I mean, much sponsorships, such exit schemes, or exit scams, I should say. By taking advantage of the Jamaicans bobsled team sponsorship announcement, this trader supposedly coordinated whales to pump Doge by 600% in January 2014. A well-documented piece attributed to this person circulates on the web, describing every move behind those coordinated pump efforts. More interestingly, the mentioned public and private discussion groups are eerily similar to recent. I mean, if you look at, Satoshi Bet's actions behind the more recent 2021's Dogecoin 980% pump. So it's the same shit, different day, man. So this is a theme that's continued for ages, and it seems,
I agree, definitely. It's just a mazzoline that people don't catch on to these things. Like, they don't step back and watch it or do the research. So
yeah, but then if your favorite celebrities out there saying, "Hey guys,"
but then, like, you've got so many people that falsely. You can't really trust everybody or all celebrities.
I know.
So it's just one of them things. Like, if you go blindly, then that's kind of on you. Like, you should check before you put your money into anything.
So then, from your perspective, I mean, do you think? So who would you say is in fault there? If one were to be in fault, would you say it's wrong for Elon to even be tweeting this? Do you think he should be in any trouble, or do you think it's the fault of the essentially the herd? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, it's a difficult one because if you look at it from both points of view, you would say either person is in the wrong, right? Because if you're in the herd, you're gonna be like, yo, and if you're obviously on his side, you're gonna agree with what you said. Can you hear me better now?
Yes, much better.
Excellent. So yeah, with that in mind, it's kind of difficult to say. I mean, I'd say him tweeting like that, just shows he's a bit ballsy. He don't care. No, that's the honest truth. He don't give two shits. It is what it is. He's got authority. But then people kind of gave it that way because you guys are kind of idolizing, obviously, Elon Musk, and he's the way. Let's do it this way. And then you put your money into something, and then it drops, and yourself to blame. To be fair, you should have kind of estimated that.
Yeah, I mean, it's that whole situation of
Dan Lopes
with great power comes great responsibility,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you've got influencers out there, many influencers that, people flock to that think that they're going to be influential, they're going to be helpful, or they're going to help them develop the businesses. But in reality, they're just taking your money and kind of laughing at you at the same time while you kind of pay for their lifestyle, I guess.
It's very sad, man. It's it's quite dark. It can get quite dark, all of that. So, hey, check this out. I mean, if we go even further. So, lastly, in October 2014, the Moolah, what a joke, that's a cool name, Moolah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Dude, that's a cool name for altcoin exchange. Anyway, the Moolah altcoin exchange announced it was shutting down and filing for bankruptcy protection, marking another strong price correction as seen in the chart above. Dang, son. Dush. Among the investors who were victimized are Dan Wasulok, I don't know, mate. Just Dan. We're Dan now. So Dan and his colleagues losing a total of 750 Bitcoins. Dude, so Bitcoin right now, what is it? It's like 44k, yeah?
Yep.
Wait, well, that's in USD, yeah? So let's see. Hang on. Do a little bit of maths. One sec. How much mate? $33 million.
That's not even a joke, mate.
An altcoin like Moolah, I guess they call Moolah for a reason. Whoa,
Yeah,
that's Moolah.
mad. Yeah, that is some serious moolah, mate.
Yeah.
Some serious moolah. I don't know what that. Oh, it's a nice amount.
Yeah.
It's a nice amount.
It is it is a lot, mate. Back time. To sum up, Moolah's founder, Alex Green, managed the campaign for a NASCAR driver sponsorship, in addition to financing numerous Dogecoin meetups and Twitter promotions. Eventually, people found out that Alex Green was an alias used by Ryan Kennedy, who was sentenced to 11 years jail time for multiple crimes, including rape. Shaky history. I still don't understand the utility today, really.
I don't get it at all. Yeah, and I'm saying I don't get it at all myself. It's quite a difficult one with this, to be fair. It's not very clear either, but hey ho.
It is what it is. I guess Dogecoin, that's what it is. Well, moving on to something a bit more interesting here. So we've got MoneyGram as well. And yeah, this is, as you know, Ripple partnered with MoneyGram. Ripple provided quite a large chunk of money to MoneyGram to help improve development sort of area. And MoneyGram also utilized services and technologies. Now, with MoneyGram being a US company and with the SEC causing havoc on Ripple, you know, it's shaken up quite a few exchanges, and now it seems to have shaken up MoneyGram. And apparently, I don't know if you're aware of this, but around like last year or year before, you know, MoneyGram's stocks tripled when they were utilizing Ripple's technology. It's crazy, yeah.
Wow.
So
yeah, no, I didn't
mad.
Know that. That's mad. Okay.
It is a mad one, yeah. So that happened, and then, you know, the SEC came out, sort of, shooting off their guns, and we're in a situation where a lot of exchanges have got rid of XRP due to it being associated with Ripple in their eyes, and and now you've got MoneyGram suffering, like they got an earnings hole after the first time like not utilizing Ripple's technology. This happened. So let's go into this. So the Wall Street Journal has published a report on the suspension of the partnership between Ripple and MoneyGram and its consequences. As the CNF reported, the decision was made earlier this week and is based on the Securities and Exchange Commission's lawsuit against Ripple over the digital asset XRP. Apparently, the proceedings from the partnership are paramount importance to MoneyGram. However, the SEC's lawsuit has brought logistical challenges and legal and reputational risks. MoneyGram used Ripple solutions and Ripple-based payment network as an alternative source of income. In addition, Ripple's payments reduce the working capital required by MoneyGram by bringing in additional cash flow. Like, is there any there's barely any cryptos that do this. Like, this is working in the real world, you know? Like, it's going leaps and bounds for money transfer, for cross.
I think it definitely shows. It definitely shows on this article as well because of how much it's affected MoneyGram. So,
you know, I mean, you look at the likes of Dogecoin, it's pumping crazily, and then you look at XRP's chart, you see it's just like out here, I mean, yeah, I suppose it's doing what it does, which is lagging, but so it's just one of those things where it's crazy, you know. You look at what Dogecoin did there earlier, and then you just sort of look at Ripple, and it's like nowhere near, you know. Ripple's XRP, I should say. I'm not going to say Ripple. What am I saying? It's been a long day.
Cool.
But yeah, craziness, mate. Right? So yeah, now your favorite part, mate. We're gonna get into charts. We're gonna get into the money side of things, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I've been waiting for, man.
That's what you've been waiting for. That's why you've been suspiciously quiet.
Yeah.
So,
whoa.
what I want to get into here is quite interesting. So what I've done here is I've just used these as sort of timestamps for myself to explain this. But as you can see, what I'm showing here, I mean, you can see this well, right, mate? Yeah.
Yep.
So as you can see, this is around, sort of, you can see from here about 2014 all the way to 2017. And as we all know, the infamous bull run that Bitcoin had occurred, especially around December in 2017. That's when it really topped out. So we're looking at September and November, and you can see quite a few interesting patterns here. So what you can see is, you see these two sort of red candles where their volumes are a lot higher than anything previous, right? And they're two heavy red sell candles. And at the time, it might not seem to like a lot to us now because it's around the price of, it was going from 4,600 and it dropped all the way down to, around 4,000. So it lost around 15% or so, or whatever. And then there was another drop as well, so maybe 30 or 40 in total. So it was quite scary for people at the time, right? But then it went up and it just kept going up, just
climbing like a
high. And then look, we had this other sort of crash here where, seemingly crash at the time where everyone was quite scared. And they're like, well, what's next? What's going to happen next here? And then you can also see the volume here. So you can see that the volume is larger than any other sell volume ever. I mean, look how massive that red volume is. And then look, this is what continued. Just went crazy.
That's what I'm saying. It was just like a little gear change there, isn't it?
Exactly.
It just kept climbing, then another gear change.
And we hit the all-time high. That was 25. So it was like this area here was like when people were sort of scared because like, is this the end? Because we've sort of reached all-time highs from previously. Is this it? Is this it? And then it kind of it really took off. Now, I just wanted you to see where we are now. This kind of might get you thinking. So we're in a similar situation. As you can see, I mean, if I could cut off this part, it would seem quite clear. But you can see that, we're accumulating for quite long, as you can see, quite similar to where we were before. It's just this chart doesn't have all of the charting information, but you can see here it's just an accumulation period. So we've got that here. So this what I'm showing here is our current time. So this is 2018 to 2021 now, from left to right. And you can see we're just accumulating, and then suddenly we get this surge with Bitcoin like last time. So this happened in the same period last time, just this surge. And then what we ended up with here is like these two reds, and it's quite a scary situation. So for us, that's when we were near sort of 39,000 and we dropped all the way down to around 30,000. Everyone was quite scared recently, thinking that's it, it's over. But look at the volume again. The two of the largest red volume candles are here, side by side. Again, the exact same thing that happened here. These two reds are much larger than before, right? Yes. Now check this. It's continued going up. So you can see that, it jumped to like 30, near 30, and then it went all the way up. We got to like 40, we got to 50, we got to almost 60, and then we got this massive sell, which is where we are right now. Where it went from, it didn't really get to 60, but 58, call it, or whatever. Where we've gone to where we are now, like 44,000, we've had that massive drop, and it's the biggest drop in the history of Bitcoin's charting, weekly history. It's the biggest, heaviest drop. It's the biggest candle ever. It's the biggest volume ever. I mean, but this was the same case last time. But look what happened last time. Once that kicked off, then you had that blow of top just begin. It just blew off. Patience. Yes. And this is where we are now. That's what we're expecting. And when that does, the chart will start looking like this. And we'll have the new, we just, it's really just around the corner. It just
keeps it going, dude.
It just keeps going. So I thought that would be interesting for you to see. We're not too far off, considering each of these candles represent a week. Who knows? Like maybe next week is going to be the fun week, and then it just keeps blowing up. And that's what's to come here. This needs to close as it is now, and it would have copied exactly what happened in 2017.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's what we're waiting for.
That is. What are you going to do with your cash?
Whoa, the name says it all, innit? The cash is going to stay with cash, man. That's what's going to happen. Yeah,
you're going to sleep with it under your mattress?
Mate.
Are you going to convert it to fiat, mate? What's your situation? How are you looking at playing this?
Well, with me, my friend, obviously, you can't be responsible with cash. You can't just go spending cash. For me, I might invest it in multiple businesses. It kind of varies, but my options are definitely open. Definitely. But yeah, obviously we're gonna need a crypto party. That's a standard procedure.
That is. We should
That's a
get all of
standard. Yeah.
the viewers, and even speaking of the viewers, like we appreciate you guys taking a look at this, and it'd be awesome if you liked this or if you disliked it, just like
Yeah.
or dislike whatever you want, and yeah, well, if you could subscribe and tick the bell icon as well, that would be so awesome. So you can at least be alerted for when our new episodes come out, and we'll keep growing this thing. But yeah, I just thought I'd throw that in. It will be exciting because soon I think we should do things like a couple of giveaways. I think we should. There's crypto party, like you never know. It could be 6 weeks from now. So maybe we need to do like a little crypto party in London when we sort out this bloody COVID shit.
Mate, this lockdown, mate. But you know what? Stay positive. This crypto is gonna bang. Life is gonna be sick. Everything is sick as it is. So imagine with the crypto banging, it's gonna be even better.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's something I wanted to show you as well. That was quite fun. So yeah, so as you can see, you have the altcoins, right? And with the altcoins, they're essentially all of the cryptos except Bitcoin, because Bitcoin tends to have most of the dominance of all of the crypto marketplace cap, right? So what tends to happen is when alt season occurs, Bitcoin's domination dwindles. All the money in Bitcoin starts to splurge out into all the altcoins, and you start to see things like 100% gains per day, 1,000%. I remember it. You have heart palpitations. It's insanity when alt season kicks off. Now, typically, what happened last time was for the last bull run that happened in 2017. Essentially, here shows the market cap for 2013 sort of bull run for altcoins. So it went all the way up, and then it dwindled, and then it just hung around. And it creates a sort of smiley face pattern. It's like a W on a W. It's crazy. And eventually, we've gone forward, and we've gone into we've started to climb into a situation where we're starting to break the previous all-time high for altcoins. And things get interesting, and it hangs around here. And then suddenly, 2017, sort of early December, that's when it starts to kick off. The money starts going into the altcoins. And that's how we had alt season in 2017. That's how we had the biggest gains, 76,000% for XRP, for example. There's this like craziness happened. So that's what you can see here. So you can see the pattern. It's like a W upon a W, and it's like a smiley face sort of form. It takes that kind of form. And we go forward a little bit here. And this is the previous all-time high after it went crazy, right? For the old season. So this was 2017. This is where it got to. But look what's happening. We've got the WW, and we've now broken that all-time high, and we're now dwindling that, just like we did over here.
So and it looks like for the next double, yeah,
the next, who knows what this the market cap could get to? It could be insanity. So it's exciting times ahead, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that is mad. There's a reason why this is my favorite part of the show. The numbers kind of show it all. The charts kind of show it all.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just feeling fully gassed.
Feeling gassed, man. No, it's good. You need as much gas as you can for these rockets that we're going to be on. So we're all going to be going to the moon, man. I mean,
let's make sure the Martians don't get you.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Yeah, so Cash, I mean, it's crazy. You can see where this is all going, and we're seeing the gains. There's no doubt. You're seeing all that accumulation in the bear market is crazy, and it's looking now more like what are we going to be doing long term. So what are you thinking? I mean, after you sort of cash out in the bull run, are you gonna have a long term bag for further cryptos for the next bull run in maybe 4 to 5 years from now? Or what are you gonna do?
I mean, yeah, I'll definitely keep some of my marbles within crypto, have some long term investment. It's always a plus. Can't go wrong. Unless you follow the meme guy and buy at the wrong time and follow people that have no idea of what they're talking about. It's a losing game. So I'd say definitely keep some marbles in crypto. Definitely do some research and stay within it. Have a long-term bag. probably look into property as well. Not even probably, most definitely. You know, everyone's talking about property these days.
I mean, we are
Think
looking
you
at
kind of
extending the portfolio there as well. So,
so yeah, definitely property is one.
mm,
Definitely buy some property, do some development, some flips. Let's see how it goes. And I think something exciting would be maybe something along with vehicles. You know, like
okay, yeah, yeah,
all of us, man, we like our cars. You
yeah,
know, I think it'll
absolutely,
be.
man.
I think if we open up our own garages, do some mods, maybe even wrap some vehicles, etc. You know, do start off small, but do something. I think it will go somewhere far for
That's
sure.
awesome, man. Yeah, no, that would be cool. It'd be cool. It's gonna be good. I mean, I'm thinking alongside the same lines, sort of property. Invest in current business, and also just there's some other business opportunities out there as well. Of course, have a long-term stack for crypto because
Yes.
this is awesome. I mean, I've been in this for yeah, mate. You know how long it's been.
Yeah, long
Donkey years
time.
from screw. Yeah, so it's been yeah. I can't get away from crypto. It's awesome. What else? I mean, yeah. You've got your gold, your silver, investments in that. Yeah, that kind of thing. Just making sure that the investments are secure. So it'll be fun. So then when we play the next bull run, it's going to be crazy. But before we get ahead of ourselves, I guess we need to enjoy this one. And as we can clearly see with the sort of altcoin market here, we can see it's about to pop off. So any moment now,
Yeah,
bro.
that's it, bro. We're gonna be
Yeah,
well. We're chilling as it is. We're gonna be chilling even more.
exactly. It's gonna be a mad one. But hopefully, yeah, hopefully it's interesting for the viewers and like yeah, there's gonna be more craziness. We're gonna get into this and who knows, maybe there'll be a mask unveiling soon, but we'll see how things go and
Let's see.
we'll
Let's
keep
see.
pushing forward. But yeah, that's it from us now, guys. So I don't know, Cash, is there anything else you wanted to throw in?
Well, my guys, thank you for watching the show. Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
Um, Definitely like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Obviously, if you didn't like it, you know, it is what it is, dislike. But obviously, love's there. Thank you very much for viewing. Thank you for having me on the show, Crypto's own show. And
boom.
hopefully, we'll catch up soon, guys. Have a nice evening, have a nice weekend or week, whatever it is. Thank you and goodbye.
Absolutely. Take care, guys, and yeah, peace out.